Now, the UN Arab League envoy Kofi Annan says he's expecting a response from the Syrian government to proposals he's made to end the violence.
The former UN chief has arrived in Turkey after failing to secure an accord in talks with Syria's President Bashar al-Assad.
I'm expecting to hear from the Syrian authorities today, since I left some concrete proposals for them to consider. And once I receive those, their answer, we will know how to react. I have made it clear at the beginning of my mission that my main preoccupation is the welfare of the Syrian people and the Syrian nation. We should put the interests of the people at the center of everything that we do. And I know there's a strong international community support. The whole world is coming together in working with us to resolve the situation in Syria.
Kofi Annan there speaking in Turkey after he left Syria. Let's get an update now on what's happening on the ground in Syria. Hasan is a member of the opposition group, the Local Coordination Committee's Syria, and he joins us now via Skype from Damascus. Hasan, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Kofi Annan is fairly confident or optimistic that he can bring about an end to the violence in your country. Do you share that confidence?
I just can't see how he can say he's optimistic. In the same day that he said that there was massacres in Homs and Idlib, dozens of people were slaughtered, children and women were raped, and yet he says he is optimistic. I see no clues for that.
We have been reporting here and around other media outlets around the world on that seemingly massacre of civilians in the city of Homs. What details have you been able to find, or your group been able to find, about what actually happened there?
People are fleeing the city, and some people were attacked while they were fleeing. Also, some people were sitting in their homes when the thugs attacked them and slaughtered them after they raped women and children.
Now, there have been calls for foreign military intervention. Is that something you'd like to see happen? Would you like foreign military forces to intervene in this conflict on the ground in Syria?
Sure, it's like Assad won't do any better for us. We want him to go away. We demonstrated peacefully, yet he used force on civilians. He shelled them. He is now not. It's not even genocide now. It's hate crimes now.
Is there a danger, though, that if this intervention does take place, we could see even greater chaos in your country?
It's now under chaos. It's a war atmosphere here. Even if Damascus and Aleppo are not at war atmosphere like Homs or other areas, still we need some intervention. It's unbalanced war going on here.
Now, as you are probably aware, President Assad has announced over the last few hours there'll be parliamentary elections in May. Do you have any hope these elections will resemble legitimate elections at all?
It will always be the same. It was forged even back when Hafiz Assad was ruling, and in the last 10 years. Also now, most of the people can't even vote. They are under siege. Many are afraid even to open their windows. Also, there's no way that the numbers that they said of the ratio of participation in the last elections were true.
The group Human Rights Watch has also claimed today that the Syrian regime is planting landmines near the Syrian border with Turkey to prevent people from leaving that conflict. If that is the case, what do you say that says about the Syrian regime?
Yes, people were fleeing, and many of them were attacked while they were fleeing. Also, people were bombed by, or they found mines while they were running to Lebanon. They are trying to prevent people from running. They don't want witnesses to tell the stories.
Okay, Hasan, thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
And Hasan asked that we use that name to protect his identity. He's a member of one of the Syrian opposition groups fighting the regime of Bashar al-Assad.